So welcome back to the channel, guys. Dave from Horizon Fish Keeping, and on today's video we're going to be doing the hatching out of the angelfish eggs. So in last week's video you will have seen that the angelfish that we collected from a local fish breeder in my area, local fish keeper in my area, we picked up a pair of breeding angels and we put them into the 40 breeder just back here. They actually spawned in the tank. It's actually the day after we did the video on the angelfish. So what we're going to do is we've got one of these little tanks. It's going to need a really good clean out. I'm going to set it up and set up basically like a little hatchery for these angelfish, and hopefully we can hatch out the fry and bring them up into adult angelfish. So stick around, guys, and I'll show you the tank we're setting up. So here we are back in the fish room. Everything's looking good. We've still got the angelfish just down here. We've got the eggs on the slate just back there. Now the slate that's on where the eggs are is slightly bigger than the tank I'm setting up. As you can see just here, we've got this where the pistogrammas used to live. There were actually just one female remaining, so I've just put it into this like mixed group of fish just here in this big tank. There's actually only 4 fish in this tank now because I pulled out the ghost knife fish. So we've set up this little tank just here. I'm going to fill it up to probably about halfway, maybe just over halfway, with some dechlorinated water. And then I'm just going to put the slate down at the back and put an air stone on it with a heater. I might put a little bit of methylene blue in. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it yet. But we're going to set this tank up ready to hatch out some angelfish fry. And hopefully we can get some pretty good success. I've just put the heater into this tank just here for now. We did have quite a few Malaysian trumpet snails in this tank. I've just sort of thrown the gravel away because I don't want the snails affecting the hatch rates or anything of the fry. So I'll get some water in this tank, guys, and I'll get back to you once I've got the breeding setup set up. So here's what I've set up, guys. I've just got a heater in the tank with an air stone, and I've actually pulled the eggs from the tank now. So the angelfish just there. And I've just popped it into this fry hatching container that I usually use, and you can see there's a couple of white eggs just here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a pipette like this. I'm going to try and just pull the white eggs before they even go into the hatchery. I'm going to try and pull them. You can see them there. That one's actually just falling away. I'll just blow that one away, and I think there's just 2 more. This one there, one here. I think that's all of them for now. It could be one just here as well. Yeah, so I've sort of just got rid of the problem before we start. I've actually got some methylene blue just here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to squirt a load of this methylene blue over the top of the eggs now, and hopefully if there's any sort of fungus starting, this should deal with it. I just don't want to put methylene blue into my tank and for it to cause any issues. So this should treat them. It's pretty neat, to be fair. In fact, I'll just put some neat methylene blue in. I can always change the water out on this tank, and just see if we can get, because I'm not gonna put any methylene blue into the tank, so I'm just gonna try and put some on here now. I mean, this is neat methylene blue, as you can see. It'll probably stain the tile quite badly, but I'd just rather put some on now. This will coat the eggs. See, it's soaking into the tile a little bit, and what I'll do is I'll just rinse that around on these eggs, and I'm going to pull the eggs out. You can see them all on there, and these are going to go into the breeding tank now. I might just have to cut a little bit of the tile off because it won't actually fit in the tank. It's a little bit too tall. Obviously I'm a floor and wall tiler, so cutting that off is not an issue. I can do that fairly quickly. I just don't want to keep them out of the water too long. Obviously I've put some methylene blue onto them now that all the eggs have turned blue, and then we'll get them into the tank in a moment. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to get the temperature up at 70 Fahrenheit. I've got some hot water here. I'm just going to pour a bit more of this in until we can get up to about 80 Fahrenheit, 82 Fahrenheit. You can see it's just climbing now. I'm just going to keep adding a little bit at a time. I've got a heater in there, but I want to start this off at the right temperature so it's not trying to climb up in temperature while we're doing it. I think it's going to take most of this. So I'm just pouring a bit more in. So we're at 75, 76, 77. So that'll just give it a bit of a kickstart. This is dechlorinated water in here, and you can see I've just put the air stone in, and what I'm hoping to do is stand the tile up at the back and have the air stone rushing over the eggs, what I've got in there. I do have a sponge filter for this tank, and what I've done is I've just moved it, I've just dropped it from this tank to this one so it keeps the cycle going. And the minute these guys start to free swim, what I'll do is I'll put the sponge filter in from there into this tank, and that'll keep the cycle going. So I've managed to cut the tile down, as you can see there, it fits in just, and the eggs are right in the middle. So now I've put it into the clean water, I can just see another couple of these unfertile eggs. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the pipette again and try and get them out. I just want to start these off as best I can really, so I'll get a pipette and we'll take them bits out. So it's actually more difficult than it looks, especially with the air going, because you're trying to get the eggs that are not fertile off without knocking any of the good eggs off as well. You can see them ones just fall, they kind of fall off a little bit easier than the ones that are fertile. They're sort of stuck. I'm not sure if this is like, it's like they've only spawned a couple of times, these rainbows. I always say rainbows or rams every video. So it's like they've only spawned a couple of times with the amount. There's not very many eggs there. And I'm just going to place the air stone just at the bottom of the tile once I can maneuver it. With the airline hose there, it's trying to twist on me all the time. But what I'll do is I'll try and figure out a way to get this back a little, and hopefully that'll give. I'm trying to just get as much air rushing over the eggs as possible, without sort of going onto them. I think we should be pretty good at that. So what I'll do is, guys, I'll get back to you in, I think it's around 2 or 3 days at 80 Fahrenheit, and hopefully we'll have some wrigglers for you guys to see. So I won't be a second, well, it'll be a second for you guys and 2 or 3 days for me, and I'll get back on the video. So guys, it's just the second day of checking the eggs, so the morning after, and there's a couple more infertile eggs. You can see them much clearer now, so I'm gonna just spend a little time taking these white eggs off. You see them there, just drop them in this tank when fish will eat them. There's just a few, very clearly white, and what I'm going to do is just so we don't get any fungus in or anything like that, or try and hold back the fungus in as best I can, I'm going to just take the eggs out again, and I'm going to just drop some more methylene blue directly onto them, neat methylene blue. So I'm going to do that now. So I've got them back in the tank now. I'm just going to check the temperature as well, just to make sure we've got to his desired temperature and it's not too high. I wanted about 82, between 80 and 82 Fahrenheit, which should be I think an ideal temperature. So if we just check, this is just, I'm doing it on the fly, so yeah, we're way above his temperature, so I just need to knock the heat down a little bit, and then we'll come back tomorrow and check it. So I've just got home from work today. This is just after we had a look in the morning, and we've actually got some angelfish fry, which I was really happy to see. So I'll pop up a clip just here. You guys can just see now there's little clusters of angelfish. There's quite a few of them on the bottom as well. I'm not sure how they'll go on with surviving. Hopefully they do. I'll probably say there's roughly around 30 of them ish. I'm sure that some of them will be lost in the bringing up process. I've got the brine shrimp hatcher on just in the background here, so successfully hatched out angelfish, so I'm really happy with that. I'm going to be bringing them up in this tank at the back here, and hopefully we can get them to become adults. That'd be awesome. So I need to do something with this tank here. It's only got a couple of tetras and stuff in. I'm hoping to bring up the fry in this tank. It's 3 foot long by sort of about, I don't know, 50 centimeters deep, something like that. So I'm hoping to clear that out and use that as the tank to bring them up in, because I've got the parents in the 40 breeder at the moment, and I've just got angelfish everywhere, rainbow fish in all the tanks down here, which are really small. So I've probably got about, on the plus side of about 400 rainbow fish growing up as well. So I'm going to try and make some space in here. I've took the ghost knife out. He's in the big rainbow fish in the house in the 500 litre tank. So I'm going to make this into the project. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to follow the progress of these angelfish, then please subscribe to the channel. If you press the bell icon, then you'll see the updates on the angelfish and other projects that I've got going on in the fish room. I'd really appreciate that. So until next time guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.